a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. David Freese will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Shot toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting.
Stepping in, David Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Tap foul at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from geting out of this.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Into the box, Chris Iannetta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
We got 2.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saunders moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from Anaheim right after this. Connor Strange will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Hey, one time, right now.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Come on now, one time, right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
Run it out, run it out.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. Number 28 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this?
He's out.
He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. Halfway home still. As Drupal Cabrera comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, nobody away.
Squared that one up just a little late. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Saunders going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Carlos Perez will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Strange. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that's in there for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Popped high in the air. Gosselin camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Shane Victorino will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses low with it. 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Boys, that's 99 right through.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Cole Calhoun will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, no one down here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On his way to pitch number 75. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Lay off, too.
Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Albert Pujols ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And he falls behind 0-2.
1 out now.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. David Freese started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. David Murphy steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Stepping in now, Chris Iannetta. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take. Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Carlos Perez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And another foul ball. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Come on.
He tries to this point. For strike one.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and the righty up to throw. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Strange is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Angels leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Albert Pujols will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nobody down here.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Pennington is there for it.
Ball.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. David Freese is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, plays it one now.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
One away.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. On the move is Pollard.
I got it.
2 down.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
David Murphy will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance.